Alright, I wanted to do just a short video demonstrating two different ice rods that I picked up. One is the 13 fishing, the Tickle Stick 27-inch, the light action, and then I picked up a 23-inch super ultralight, and just wanted to show you the differences, how they react to fish. This is the 23-inch super ultralight. And as you can see here, I have a 32nd ounce jig, and just the amount of bend it puts to the end of this flat tip here on this rod. And so on the video when I'm catching some fish, you'll see the bend, you'll see the strikes, and when I keep lowering the rod, what I'm trying to do is keep this jig within about 4 to 5 inches on the bottom with these perch. So anytime I get higher than that, I tend not to get bit. And so when I'm going down, I'm trying to get the rod tip to go flat. Lets me know I'm on the bottom, and then once I come up, I can see that I'm off the bottom. But you can see with that super ultralight, quite a bit of bend, and then if a fish picks up, it'll either tap down, or if it does pick it straight up, it'll usually go flat like that. So great rod for perch. I don't know if I'd want to catch a big bass or trout on it, but for perch it's got great action on it. The second rod that I catch some fish on is this 27-inch light action. You can see with 32nd ounce jig, basically there's no bend in that rod tip. Very slightly, so when that's on the table there, you can see it's flat. When it's down, there's just a slight bend, so a little bit tougher to pick up action. Just that is from my hand. But still, with perch, with light bites, it'll still pick it up pretty nice, as you'll see in the video. Some pretty strong taps with some perch.
These poles I love. It's this one's 27-inch. It's light. That's what they call it, tickle stick. But the end of the pole is built basically like a spring bobber, so it's flat. I got one with someone to grab my other phone here in just a second. Oh my gosh! That thing's big. That's one of the better ones I've caught. I'm getting hammered every time.
But if you take this 27-inch rod, the light action, and you put a little more weight on it, like this Swedish pimple here, this is probably, I think, one of the smallest versions you can get. But you can see when you lift up on it with a little bit of weight, you get some bend on it. Still a great rod. I've caught some decent trout and perch on it. Still a real sensitive rod. I've really enjoyed these rods. I think they're worth the money that you spend for them. Got good action, good backbone. So when you set the hook, seem to get a pretty good hook set. But I really like the sensitivity these guys have. A few other things I like about these rods is you do have a nice cork handle. You can get a good tight fit on your rods. They seat well. It's got a good grip on it, kind of designed for your fingers. And so how this rod works is basically you got just the round blank, and then about right here, about halfway down, the fibers start to turn and basically just go flat till you get a real thin flat tip there. So I really like the construction. The color's really easy to see even in bright sunlight. Typically they're about 50 bucks. Cabela's has them on sale right now for about $33. So I think it's pretty good buy. Give them a try.